You know how to do it. All right, welcome back everyone to the Graveyard Shift where two idiots talk horror. I'm your host Hayden, and today I'm here with my co-host Grant.
We are talking about the movie My Bloody Valentine, the 1981 version, which came out a year after um,
Friday the 13th.
the first Friday the 13th movie. Also, I'm like off camera.
Yeah, you are. So move. Do I need to scoot you over?
Yes, you do. We're professionals.
Almost.
Almost.
I am in my spot. You are not in your spot.
No, I was not in my spot.
No, you're not because you need to move your chair over.
There we go.
I
Big ol'
am
trail.
more in the center than you are.
Big ol' trail.
He's on a new chair.
Well, I was in this the last time we recorded. If
I
those
think I
two
might have had the
person.
camera further back. That's probably why we got all of us, all three of
Yeah,
us.
yeah. Okay. So anyway, My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
It was very interesting because I never seen it before, but you said you've seen
I've seen like a recap of it
you seen a
on the
recap.
kill
Okay,
count. So I mean, I didn't really know. It's been 4 years since I've seen it, so it really was. I knew some things, but I didn't remember a whole lot.
okay.
So do you want to explain it?
Well, how this? Let's give off our first opinion of it. What was your first opinion when we started watching it? I already know mine. You know mine.
You don't have to refresh me. That was like a solid 2 hour movie.
Okay. While we were starting it off, like probably the first 20 minutes into it, what was your first impression of it?
Different. I thought. Okay, so the code open. I want to talk about the code open because at first I was trying to make sense of where that fit inside the timeline because I
Oh,
thought
that scene. The
yeah,
very
like
intro.
yeah,
Okay.
the cold open, the
Yeah.
opening, the first kill. I was kind of shocked by that. I thought something else was going to happen.
I mean, yeah, that one. It was a little confusing at first because
And
we
we'll go
both
in
we
detail
both had a
later.
different opinion when that scene was going on. We weren't expecting a kill at all.
Yeah, well, I was expecting something to happen, but I thought it was going to happen to both of them.
Yeah,
But that was interesting. I was
it was. Would you? What did you say it was? It was role play. You said it was a very role play scene.
it was a bit. You even agreed.
Now here's the funny thing. Not all of you know this. I know this about him. He is very sheltered. Let's just put it sheltered.
I've become less sheltered
You've become
since.
less sheltered since you've known me.
Well, that's since I've known you, but since we became a lot closer.
Yes.
Okay, you made fun of me for what I said. Oh,
Yes, payback. That is payback.
I didn't do it on camera.
I'll explain what you did earlier,
Please
or
do.
you will. But he has been, I want to say sheltered, but you have definitely loosened up over the years to where
Yes.
I swear you're turning into me a little bit.
A more tamer version of you.
A more tamer, yeah, more tamer. Where was I going with this?
I don't
Oh yeah,
know.
so we're watching this intro scene. It's very erotic,
Okay,
and I'm
so
questioning it, and this guy over here goes like, "They're role playing."
they were. It was very much a role play.
It's an interesting role play. Who does it in a mine shaft?
Apparently, people who like to get on in mine shaft. I don't know.
Hey, continue.
Okay, but yeah, no, I thought it was a very interesting first few minutes, and I was kind of excited to see what it was like. How about you? Did you just put water over
A little
yourself?
bit. A little bit.
We're
At
professionals.
least I didn't get it on the microphone.
We are professionals.
Yes.
Um, what was your opinion? Opening thoughts?
The intro?
Well, the
Well,
first 20 minutes, you said.
oh, see, I already told you this. My first opinion once we were starting to get into it, it reminded me a little bit of Friday the 13th.
The first 20 minutes? I thought it was like after that. No, no, yeah, yeah, no, no, no,
Yeah, that was
yeah,
in the
yeah,
first 20 minutes.
yeah.
Because if you look at it side by side, it both starts out a whole bunch of young adults goofing around, and there's a serial killer in the background stalking them
And killing them.
and killing them. Same premise, except for it takes place on the 14th, not the 13th, and it takes place on a holiday. It's the same storyline almost, except for the end.
I mean, definitely inspired.
Definitely inspired, yes.
Um, but
Definitely.
one of the fun aspects of this movie, and I don't know if you who were having fun with this, but you a lot of time during the movie, you and I were talking about like who we think the killer
Oh
is.
yeah, we almost had a poll going on who was going to be the killer.
I mean, you and I were kind of thinking along the same
Along
lines.
the same lines, yes, but we were going like, if we had a board of pictures of like who it is on the wall, there's got to be like this guy has a red dot, and all the lines that lead to him. No, it's this guy over here.
We were doing better police work than the actual police inside the movie.
No kidding.
Not to hate on the cop because I really like that cop.
There
That
was only
like,
two cops in that town. There was a deputy and the sheriff.
yeah. Then there's like a whole bunch of cops at the end.
No, those were cops. Those were town folks.
Okay, okay. I thought some of them were, but I thought I saw a lot more cop uniforms.
No, he said uh, towards us, and he called on the radio. I need manpower, so they just got
Okay. I
everybody.
miss him saying main pow.
Yeah, he didn't call for backup. Who can you call for backup
Yeah.
instead?
Well, they said Greenville or Greenville.
So it might have been a neighboring town or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. But anyway, that's like at the end.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know where I was
We
going.
really were doing like detective work because we it was more of a like trying to figure out who it is than worry about the jump scares and everything. There wasn't many jump scares.
No, there was really just that one near the end, but well, actually there was a few near
There's
the
a
end.
few near the end, but it was more of gore than horror.
Yeah, I mean, but see, like slashers. Okay, slashers are a very thin line for me because I don't really get scared by them like I do by other movies. Like comparing slashers to like an alien movie, I get more scared in the alien movie than I do slashers. Just because in my mind, slashers are always like they're mostly humans.
I could see aliens being more of like slashers too.
Me too, but like I think it's more because it's not a human. I get
I
more
feel like
scared by it.
still feel like I got water on my
Does that make sense?
a little bit. Yeah,
Okay. So, you know, I don't get scared by slashers often.
yeah.
Having Terrifier scares me.
I was gonna say I remember somebody looking away during Terrifier.
Yeah, but
We
that
bring up
wasn't
the
the.
movie way too much.
Yeah, we do. But like that, not because I was scared.
No, but it's like because of certain scenes you can't handle.
Yeah. Um,
Whereas I'm just sitting there laughing my head off at everything. Chainsaw getting shut up sometimes.
have you seen that movie since it's getting released on DVD or digital?
Is it streaming?
I don't know if it's streaming or anything, but I know it's definitely on YouTube and digital and DVD.
I think I might have seen some clips of it on YouTube,
Okay, that
but
doesn't
I have
surprise me.
not seen it on any streaming service since
I
then.
don't know.
I probably would watch it again.
Yeah, I just can't watch it on your fiance.
Oh no, she hates horror.
She would kill you for that one. She
Dude,
would.
did I
She
ever
would.
tell you the one time where she came home, she saw me watching The Nun? I was literally watching The Nun, and she walks in during a jump scare, and she's like, "Nope," and walks right upstairs. I had to pause it and turn it off for her to come back down.
See, then there's me who be like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep watching this. And we need to do one of those movies sometime soon.
What? Like,
Conjuring.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good series.
that is a great series. I still need to watch some of them. I saw it too, but we got sidetracked,
We did get sidetracked, but that's normal for us.
and we don't have anyone here to keep us on task.
No, we don't.
It's literally just us two and my parents upstairs.
Yeah, because usually we have my fiance over there, or well, Marina hasn't been here for that much recording session.
Yeah, normally Kaylee at least is here
Yeah,
yelling at us
yeah,
to keep us on.
yeah, she keeps us on track, but she just
We are getting off task, talking about getting off task.
Get it back on task.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, we did a lot of
Sorry.
you could.
Maybe.
We did a lot of detective work
Yes.
during this movie.
Or
Um,
Batman and Robin. Dibs on Batman.
and in the end, we eventually got to kill the. Wait, what?
If we were like Batman and Robin, I dibs on Batman.
You know
You're
what?
Robin.
I know what you meant, but
You good? Are you
no.
good, Boy Wonder? Gee Willikers. Are you okay, Robin?
Oh, I'm getting a shiny flashback. Oh, again when I couldn't stop laughing.
Huh?
What was the recording when I couldn't stop laughing?
Oh God, I don't
Or
remember.
maybe that was a blooper. I don't know.
It was a blooper.
Okay. So anyway, oh
Are you good?
yeah, I'm fine.
Tear it up.
Yes. I'll tell you more later about why I'm tearing up later. So we eventually got the killer right.
Yes. Well, it was down to the last two we were thinking. Because we were going back and forth on the last two.
Really, the last three.
Fine, last three, technically.
Yeah. So it takes place in a town called what?
Valentine.
I thought it was another name. Like
No, the sign, the street,
I thought
the
it was like Bluff Valentine or something like that.
maybe all I remember is that town sign said Valentine on it.
Yeah. So it takes place on a town on in a town
Yeah, in a town.
on Valentine's Day
Yes.
called Valentine.
Well, around Valentine's Day. It ends on Valentine's Day.
Okay, like 2 days before.
Okay, if you want to be technical.
You don't know what's techno.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're having a Valentine's party dance, technically, and 20 years prior, there was a mine accident that left several.
Five. Left five miners.
I was just gonna say several miners in the mine, trapped for a few weeks. And when they eventually got to them, there was one survivor called Henry Roden.
Who, to be honest, that scene where they found him kind of reminded me a little bit of. Do you remember the game Until Dawn?
Yes.
Where
Yes.
the guy was literally eating
Oh,
somebody else's arm.
that's a movie that we need to go watch in theaters.
Yeah, when it becomes a movie.
It's coming out like in April.
Yeah. When it comes out.
Yes.
Just
Oh.
but still, he's literally eating an arm when they
Mm,
find him.
yeah, except he doesn't turn to when to go.
No,
That would be cool.
that would have been interesting.
Ooh, like a Wendigo in a mine.
That's basically Until Dawn.
Yeah, but like actually like in a proper mine. Like the entire movie is like taking place in the mine.
Until Dawn.
But the entire game doesn't take place in the mine.
Most of them you're running away from the hunter or the Wendigos. You're in a mine, or you're wandering around. You're in a mine.
Now that I have a PC, can I play Snow Dawn?
If you have the game, you download it. Yeah,
Ooh,
Caitlin and I were gonna play it. I've already seen so many run throughs. I have the sister game to it.
sister game.
Yeah, it's Blood Rush. Until Dawn, Blush Rush. Blood Rush is the VR one where you're basically in Josh's mind and you're just hunting down Wendigos.
Okay, so it's nothing like it's not like a story type game. Like
No, you're
okay,
you're basically just playing a first shooter VR game
gotcha, gotcha.
while in his head.
I don't have a VR headset.
I do.
You do?
Yeah, it's from a PlayStation.
Oh wait, I knew this.
Yeah, I want to get on
I've
this.
tested it out before.
Yes, because I made you do the phobia thing.
Anyway,
Way off topic. By the way, if you don't know, there's a phobia game that you can get on.
anyway, don't tell us about this.
Yes,
So
way off topic.
what?
We were way off topic.
Oh, way off. But that's typical. Again, 2 idiots talk cool. So yeah, we should also mention that it's like almost 9:30 when we're recording this.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, we did start late
Yes. Yes.
because we were waiting on dinner.
Also, I'm gonna turn off my alarms because we don't need that in our lives. So you start taking over because I keep getting us
Oh
off
yes,
track.
you're the one who gets us off track. Basically, we're at the point where we find the survivor. Apparently took place during the town 20 years ago during the town's first or last the last
The last Halloween dance.
Halloween.
Wait, Valentine's dance.
Boy, those are two fucking different holidays.
I'm tired. It's been a long week.
I'm functioning better than you.
That's probably a good thing.
And I've had a beer before this too.
Okay, you had 2 sips of it and didn't like it.
I had at least a few. I like half of it, to be honest.
Okay.
And I drink some good ale. That was just piss. Um,
Talking about getting off track.
Again, you opened your mouth.
Really?
You're the one who got me off topic.
Okay, keep going.
You're the one who said Halloween. It takes
Keep
place
going.
during the town's last Valentine's Day party or dance, and during that dance, there were miners down in the mine shaft. It caved in, and the town didn't know that and spent either 5 men were down there or there was 5 days.
The superintendent,
The superintendent had them do something, and it caused a cave in.
yes, and they left the site.
Yeah.
So then a year after the cave in, Henry Roden gets released from the psychological
No,
hospital.
he did he get released, or was he down there and was he down there and then started committing the crimes? And then guess
I don't know. They found him like 2 weeks later.
yeah, because he was eating somebody's hand.
Yeah,
Did he get submitted to the?
yeah,
Okay, I must have misheard that part.
yeah. Like he gets submitted to like a mental hospital, gets released, goes back to town and kills the superintendents.
Yeah, because they're the ones who forced him and the crew to go down there,
Yeah,
and they died.
yeah. And then we're here, and
They named
uh,
him the Valentine's Day Killer.
yes, and so they stopped doing. I almost said Halloween again.
Yeah,
Holy
you did.
crap!
They stopped doing the Valentine's Day dance for 20 years.
Yes, and then this lady named Mabel, poor Mabel, she did not deserve to die.
She's like that old granny character that I was making sure the light was on.
She's like these. She reminds me of a library lady. Like that funny old library lady that you always go like into those like small town libraries, and she's like, she knows everything about the library where all the books are.
Yes, but also like the friendly lunch lady that everyone likes.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Just this really friendly old lady,
yeah.
and
She wasn't the first to die. She was the second to die.
yeah, well, the lady in Cold Open,
No, they cut her open. Mabel was cut open.
no Cold Open, the first lady inside the Cold Open.
Yeah, she died first.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we already talked about the first person,
Okay.
right? Kind of.
Kind of.
So, Mabel owns the laundromat,
Yes.
and the killer comes in, and you good?
Yeah, I'm just popping my neck.
Right. The killer comes in, and she goes to the back room. He leaves her a present, and it's a note that basically says
He
he
did.
leaves
He did.
riddles.
He no. He leaves the traditional Valentine's Day. Like roses are red.
Yeah,
He did
violets
roses
are
are red, violets are blue. I'm coming for you.
yeah, or you're the next to die, or something like that.
The first one with the first kill's heart in his little thing.
Yeah,
He leaves around chocolate boxes, but has the heart inside.
actually, I think we didn't miss a kill
Because that's where they. No, no.
because they already knew something was happening.
Well, remember, no, no, no. They go to the town hall or the unit hall, whatever it is. the mayor gets a package, the chocolate box, and he's like, "Oh, this must be from Maple or the chief sheriff."
He
Go.
was with the sheriff
He
when he
goes with the
got.
sheriff, opens the box, and there's a heart, which is the first victim, which was the one at the
Yes.
beginning.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
And there's a poem to that one. I don't remember that
Yeah,
one.
I remember that one.
I think it was something about saying you brought Valentine's Day back. I think it might have been that.
Yeah, something.
And then Maple, when she died, inside her, inside the box, not what was inside her chest, but she had a very gruesome death out of all of them.
Her death. There was one other one. Um, Maybe it was Howard's death.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
Yeah, because you kind of see a lot of his body in the background.
yeah.
Um,
But Mabel,
yeah.
do you want to describe how she dies, or you want me to describe how she dies?
So he kills her and then stuffs her in a
All right.
dryer, and
I think you're saying
she.
washer there for a second.
I kind of almost did.
I felt it coming.
And you can kind of see in the background the blood all over the screen.
Oh yeah, this is some poor. No, I remember this. This is some very poor writing. No, Ren,
This was
this
back,
was back then.
and this was a very cheap special.
Yes, this one.
Like,
Would you say this is cheaper or better than Thanksgiving
I think it had more budget than Thanksgiving.
and better script?
Dude, I could write a better script than Thanksgiving.
I still cannot get over the whole turkey wearing the guy's face, and they go like, "Oh, hi, Daddy," and they had to bend down. You know your father is taller than the bird. It's a very
Can
dude.
we stop?
I've seen some stupid movies in my life, but that one takes the cake.
Can we stop talking about Thanksgiving 3?
Don't worry about it.
You bought this on yourself. I told you I didn't want to do Thanksgivings.
We had to do it. Okay, we had to get it out of the way, otherwise we'd have to do it down the road.
And we'll do things. Well, we have to do Thanksgiving next year because we didn't do it this year.
Chill. Where was I going?
I don't know.
Oh
You
yeah.
guys off
So
track.
this is some very poor writing. So you have the sheriff stopping by Maple's laundromat, and he's looking for her. As he's walking through, we both see it that he's walking by the row of dryers.
Well, the first time it was very hard to see.
Well, yeah, the first walkthrough was very hard to see, but you see him walk past them, but at a good angle, you see the light hit the red,
Yeah.
and like there's blood.
I had to rewind it because you didn't see it.
Yeah, I didn't see it the first time, but after the second time I saw it, and then I saw it at a different angle, I was like, oh, she's. I think the first time I had my head down, probably.
Yeah, I think you.
I was probably texting or something.
No, you. I think you were eating a slice of pizza or something.
Oh yeah. So even the sheriff was just walking around sniffing the air, like
Yeah,
he
so he's
smelled
sniffing
bot.
like something was wrong.
Well, he could smell her burnt corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he goes down the row back to where he came from, goes to the very first washer, takes the clothes out,
Okay, so
because
my
that.
question is, those clothes were going like having a full run,
Yeah,
like they were just put in.
yeah.
Who put those clothes in?
Who do you think? The killer.
Well, I mean, yes, I was kind of thinking the killer, but I kind of wanted a scene of the killer doing his laundry.
That would have been funny. That would have been funny. But yeah, he goes, takes out the washcloth, the dirty, no, yeah, the clothes out of the washer, and then all of a sudden the dryer pops open, and out comes a fried Mabel.
Cool, Mabel. I was so sad when she died.
She looked like Stripes from Gremlins when he gets fried.
Kind of, yeah. You don't see a whole lot, but you only see it for like a quick few seconds.
Yeah, for a quick few seconds of her flopping out.
Yeah. Um, and then there's a note that says cancel the town hall dance.
No, that was the third one.
That was Mabel's.
I thought it was roses are red, oh no, hers is the one that she read that
Yeah.
said roses are red, violets are blue. I'm
Yes,
coming to
because
kill
he
you.
reaches inside her chest cavity
Yeah, that's
and
right.
pulls out the thing.
Yep, now I remember.
Yeah.
I forgot there was one that she read.
Yeah, yeah. Which I kudos to the male for canceling a dance and
Oh yeah,
not keeping on.
he had sense.
Yeah, unlike the Jaws male, which do you consider Jaws horror?
Um,
Some people do, some people don't. I'm on the fence.
in a way, it's horror. In a way,
Yeah, like some people do, some people don't. I know the kill count has covered all the Jaws movies.
it's I could see it as a horror movie.
Okay, so that's one that we can cover during the summer.
We're gonna do it on the lake. We're gonna go and do the ocean, watch it on a boat.
That actually would be really cool if we could.
Go to an aquarium, stand by a shark, just
Go to I don't know. I don't think the I can't think of the one in
St. Louis,
yeah.
the St. Louis Aquarium.
I don't think they have sharks there,
They
do
do,
they? They do?
yeah, but they don't have great whites.
I was thinking like the Stradicarium,
The which aquarium?
Chicago.
Oh, dude, I don't want to go to Chicago. What's wrong with you? You know I hate Chicago.
Everyone hates Chicago. Hell, it's too
I hated
crowded.
Chicago before everybody hated Chicago.
Okay, anyway, so off track.
No kidding.
So, at this point in time, you and I will kind of try and guess the
I
killers.
just slide off the.
And so, all three suspects were, well, four, was TJ, who's the male son who just got back into town.
Yes, because he all of a sudden got up and left for no reason.
Yes, and we didn't know, they didn't really say what he was doing, and we were kind of thinking he was Henry Walden's son.
Yeah, because that was our list. Because he was very shady at the beginning.
Yes,
He kept having a mood, and we didn't know why until they started explaining down the road.
yes.
So we thought
Um,
he just hated the town.
and then the sheriff was on our list. Now, I was thinking, this during that whole scene, because you were kind of like suspecting the sheriff later on, so I kind of was thinking about that scene in the laundromat.
Yeah.
Like, what if it was the sheriff and he was just ignoring the blood on the thing?
See, that's where I thought too, because it makes sense.
Yeah. I was like, that would be really good.
Because his character is just has some sketchy scenes.
In the beginning, he got a lot better
Yeah.
down the road. Um, and then we were thinking Henry Walden. We did actually think it was Henry.
Yeah,
We thought it was Henry Walden, like up until the last minute.
yeah, because it started showing all the characters, and it's like this can't be any of the characters, because
Yeah, we were more confused on how it was all connecting at the end. But well,
you see characters all in one setting, then a few of them leave, and you go like, okay, it's got to be one of them. Then you see them in another scene, they get killed. Okay, it's not them,
yeah,
and it throws you off. Like, who the heck is it?
yeah. And then we were thinking it was a guy named
It's
Axel.
almost like Clue.
Yes.
It's like Clue mixed with Friday the 13th.
And then we were thinking it was a guy named called Axel, but we didn't really start suspecting him till
Till towards the end,
yeah,
because you see him as the whole rebound boyfriend for TJ's girlfriend.
yes. You didn't really start expecting him till he left the party in a drunken rage,
Yes.
and that's kind of when I looked at you and said like it has to be him. And then I doubled back down. I was like, maybe it's not him. I don't know.
No, because when he had the whole drunken rage, you can't. It did not scream like killer vibes. It's just like jealous boyfriend type.
Yes, I wrote that differently than you.
No, I saw jealous boyfriend.
Yeah, I saw someone who was mad and wanted revenge. But anyway, so they cancel the party and everyone gets upset. And the next scene's like the town's like what you said during it, a ghost town.
Yeah,
Because you even you have like that reimagining of a old western where there's like a
a tumbleweed.
tumbleweed and you have like one of those hearts like that's flying in the
Yeah,
wind.
literally. That's what it looked like. It was like This is my little tumbleweed.
Yeah. Um, you good though?
I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't
So I need to back actually I've been probably exposed to like every single humanly
know. No, I was just thinking.
disease.
Well, I did lay on the couch, so I'm wondering if like I got cat hair or something.
Probably. Um anyway,
Your are much shorter hair than ours, so it's very possible I might have breathed in like a or hit a dust patch and probably
mm,
tossed it up in the air.
probably. Anyway, we they go to the party and they host the party at the mines.
Oh, hold on. Time up. Let's
Oh
just
wait, no. We had another suspect.
yeah. You're skipping ahead here. I like how you do this every time. We had the bartender.
Yeah, the bartender.
The bartender was a survivor of the whole mine incident 20 years
Wasn't he
ago.
the one who found who was the
He's the one who found Warden.
yes, okay.
Yeah, he's the one who found him and scared Warden because Warden wore the mask that scared him because he was wearing the gas mask.
Yeah.
And he tries telling all the young adults, hey, don't throw a party. The mayor told you, the chief told you, don't do it. You're gonna cause this town to be cursed again or something.
Yeah.
And he goes trying to prank them. So he sets up this whole dummy rig of them opening the door and a guy just swings out on a pickaxe.
It reminds me of a Scooby Doo scene.
It does kind of. But what's funny is that he keeps opening the door, scaring himself, trying to laugh at it, walks away, comes back to do it one more time, and then it turns out to be the killer.
Well, no. So the last time he did, the hand didn't go up, and he just like left, and like out of mess memory, he was like he turned back and was like, "Wait, hold on," and that's when the killer came out and killed him.
Yeah,
Again, very Scooby Dooey, Scooby
very,
Dooey,
very
Scooby
Scooby
Dooey,
Doo.
very Scooby Dooish.
No, just say very Scooby Doo.
Okay, maybe.
Have
And
you ever seen Spies in Disguise?
no,
There's a
Spice.
whole scene where they go like this. That was very Scooby Doo. Don't
No.
put any ish or Scooby Dooey or whatever you said. They just said it's very
You
Scooby Doo.
censored yourself. Nice job.
What?
You censored yourself.
Fuck you.
There we go. So yeah, he quickly got off the suspect list,
Yeah.
like within minutes of
Well, yeah,
us.
because his character was also sketchy. His character was like I don't know, what's a good example?
Okay.
The creep from the first Friday 13th that tries to kill the girl.
Yes. Yes. I was thinking of some reason I was thinking that he was in Texas Chainsaw, but I was like, that doesn't make sense because
No,
that's a franchise I've never seen before. Okay, I've seen bits and pieces of it.
there's some sketchy, see, people in that are not part of the family.
Yeah, but I was thinking he was probably family. But yeah, the creep from
The bar. What I'm
no,
thinking
no,
of
I
is
was
the
no,
first scene of Friday the 13th, the guy who's driving the Jeep and he tries to capture the girl.
yeah. That vaguely sounds familiar. Anyway, so he dies, and no one really finds it. Well, I don't think anyone found his body.
Yeah, that's true. Because out of all the rest of the bodies, they show the bodies, but they don't show his. Because his body gets dragged off,
Yeah,
and that was the day before Valentine's Day.
yeah, that was the night before.
Yeah, then you see the tumbleweeds.
Yeah, or the Temple Heart.
Okay, fine, if you want to get technical.
And so, so they have the party, and they start throwing the party, and
Well, the
TJ,
mayor's son suggests host it at the mine shaft.
yes, the male Axel.
TJ, the mayor's son, TJ.
No, it was Axel who suggested it.
No, TJ suggested it. TJ suggested it.
I
And
thought
then he
TJ
goes up
was.
and he argues with the bartender, and the bartender says, well, no, Axel threatens the bartender, says, Some I don't remember exactly, but
You know, yeah, yeah. So TJ and the bartender have that altercation, and this is when TJ was at the top of our suspect
yeah,
list
because his character just seemed very
because
sketchy.
he said,
He said a
um,
warning to him.
he said like, "Don't you tell anybody."
Yeah, don't you go telling anybody. And he
Yeah,
said
it
it
was just
very,
his tone was very
yeah,
threatening, and so then the bartender dies, and all that happens.
yeah. Then we come to the oh, one of my favorite. We're gonna go before we go to the pricing. We're gonna go to the part that really made me laugh in this entire movie,
Okay,
and you know which one I'm talking about once I start describing it.
okay.
The gate scene. Sorry, this is what I mean by poor ass writing. Okay, you see the chief, not the chief, the sheriff, drive up to the mine shaft.
Actually, I think he was a chief. Yeah, right.
No, he's the sheriff, or is he the chief? I don't know.
I think he's both.
Well, it's sheriff for police department. It's not chief.
It's a very small town. I don't think they would
I
have
don't
been
think it
that
would
technical.
care either. But you see him pull up by the gate
To the mine shaft
to
as
the
the
mine shaft.
bartender is getting killed
Yeah,
at the
this
mines.
is right after the bartender gets killed. We rewinded. How many times did we rewind this?
Only once.
I thought maybe three times.
No, once.
Just once.
Yeah, because you had to point out the
Oh
pilot
yeah, because I
thing.
had to point out.
Because
So
you didn't see it till like the very end.
yeah, this is how this is how stupid it is. So you see the two poles in the middle. You see the pad in the middle where there's like a little hole where the lock is supposed to be on. And where's the lock? Over here. The guy comes up, grabs the padlock that's not even attached to the gates to lock the gates together. No, it's on the fence wire. And he just grabs the things, shakes it, and says, "Okay, good to go," and drives off. Same loss. It's literally just okay. If you ever look at it like a wired fence,
I kind of hope you put the clip up as you're talking about it.
if I can find it on YouTube, I gotta find it on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you ever look at a wired fence, just imagine like a random lock just hanging on a wire fence. That's what it looked like next to two poles that have have a I don't know what you would call that.
It's not that.
No, that's what it was. It's where you have the one gate with where it comes this way and it lines up with the other one.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what it is. Because then it has a little circle on both ends so that way you can pop the
yeah. So
thing
that
out.
it can be locked
Yeah,
in between the holes. Yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I was making fun of the fact that you clapped.
what does it? But the gates close like
Yeah,
this.
yeah. Again, if you can find the clip,
If I can
then
find the clip, I'll put it up in this. But yes, he just literally grabs it, shakes it, and says, "Good to go." Nobody's getting in here.
and yeah, I forgot about that scene.
That might be my favorite scene of that entire movie.
I don't know. My favorite scene is probably when they're going down to the mines.
Why that one?
I just think it would be cool. Go down to mines.
Yeah, it would
I
be
played
cool.
enough Minecraft to know.
Yeah, well, okay. I have been in mine before. Yes.
I think I have been too. It was that I remember going to some museum when I was younger,
Okay.
and I remember going down like a long elevator, and my ears popped.
Was it? This was the City Museum, is it?
City
The
Museum.
Cause City Museum, the one that I want to go to down in St. Louis that you guys don't want to go back to.
No, no. Why do you want to go to Children's Museum St. Louis? That's for children's.
No, it's for all ages.
Yeah, you're not gonna find me in that museum ever.
Now, so you go on a field
Hate
trip with
it.
all the kids that you deal with.
I'm not taking my kids there.
Hey, everybody's a child at heart. Come on.
Not for that. Science Center any day.
God no. I got tired of that one. It's
Love the
not as
Science
fun.
Center.
It's not as fun as it was when we were kids.
See now, for me it is. They have a Doctor Who thing there.
Oh dear Lord. Okay, back on topic. Back
I
on
need to do a
topic.
Doctor Who episode.
Son of back on topic, boy.
You're the one who gets off topic.
There is something I wanted to talk about with this movie, and I'm trying to remember what it
Okay, so my favorite scene is when they're going down to the mine
is.
shaft.
Yeah,
Just because,
is it because they're on the cart?
yeah.
Figured
Oh, come on, you and I both know that looked like fun.
it doesn't look like fun.
Um, but so anyway, they have the party, and TJ and Axel get into this altercation. And, who was it? TJ threw, no, Axel threw punches, and TJ started fighting back.
Yeah, Axel was being the jealous boyfriend, standing
Yes.
up, and TJ was just standing there taking it.
So they both like this girl named Sarah.
Well, Sarah was TJ's
X.
ex. They were dating first. He leaves for no reason, doesn't tell her. She goes like, "You just left me here. What was I supposed to do?" Falls in love with Axel,
Yes.
and then TJ's jealous. Axel's jealous, and they're both fond. What would you say? Just messing with this girl, pretty much,
Not messing, but they both, are wanting her.
in their own way.
Yeah. And one thing I can't realize thinking back is Axel or TJ seemed a lot more caring to Sarah than Axel.
Yeah, Axel's okay. So if you look at both of them, TJ's more of the gentleman country boy. Like he was brought up right to treat women. Axel's the one who was brought up like a more of a the guy who would tell his girl to hey go get me a beer kind of person.
I could see that, yeah.
Because he really was more had more uh he wouldn't let her do anything because when she wanted to get up to go change the music on a jukebox, he told her, "Where you going?" Pretty much attitude.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's
But like TJ was a lot more caring.
yeah.
Um, because he was like, hey Axel, leave her alone. Stop bothering her.
Yeah.
Type vibe. So Axel leaves in that drunken rage, and you have a scene inside there of the guy getting. It looked like TJ, but it wasn't TJ. He had like the black hair like TJ,
Yeah.
but he gets his face boiled in the hot tub.
Yeah, he's trying to go get a hot dog, and then somebody just shoves his face into a pot.
Yeah, and
Oh, now I remember what I was going to talk to you about. And now well, I was trying to remember what I was going to mention this podcast because throughout the entire movie, there's always a chocolate box with a heart in it.
yes,
I was going to bring up a side story, but I'll bring that up later.
okay,
I just remembered it in my head.
oh, okay. I thought we were going somewhere with that.
No, no, no. I just remembered something I was going to talk about. I was trying to remember.
Okay.
We're at the point where the guy gets his
No, I
face
thought a
boiled.
cat was about to come through the door. Yeah.
Continue.
So the guy gets his face boiled, and you only see what happens to him for a solid like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So
For 30 minutes, are you sure?
it was like a solid 20, 30 minutes.
I'm watching this man just get his face boiled.
No, you don't see what happened to him
Oh,
for like 20, 30
yes,
minutes.
yes.
Um,
Sorry,
but
I'm like looking down because I'm getting text on.
yeah, and then there was these two couples who go off inside area and they start having sex.
Yeah, my boy represent the gingers. Hey, I'm a redhead. You hardly see redheads in
No,
movies
no,
now.
you don't.
So represent.
Anyway, um, the girls like I don't think they even have names.
No, you don't really pick up on everybody's name.
Yeah,
Like right off the bat, you don't know anybody's name. Everyone just
I remember looking at you like 20 minutes in. I was like, do you know any of their names?
no, because you hear mayor, you hear sheriff, you hear. We only know Mabel at the beginning.
Yeah,
We don't know anybody else.
Mabel and Henry Ward.
Henry Ward, and then we learn TJ,
Yeah,
and then down the like 15 minutes after we learn Sarah, and then Axel.
yeah.
and then slowly hear everybody else and they're like talking in code.
Yeah. Um, that was definitely a complaint with this movie. Is like I don't know any of these people's names
No,
until they're getting killed and the other character is screaming, "Howdy no!"
yeah, pretty much.
Um, what was I? Why do I explain the movies? I get distracted and get lost constantly.
We're at the point where the guy gets his face boiled
We
off.
will pass that point.
Okay.
We
Then
will,
we're at the
okay, the
point where
two
the group,
people
no,
having
we're at the
sex.
point where the friend group decides to go down in the mine shaft. Well, no, yeah, shower scene.
Yeah, what is sex scene
Yeah, we're,
still?
we're at the sex scene with the ginger.
So
Represent. It's too easy to mess with you. So we're watching this. Well, this they don't get into it, but the guy, they're in the. I want to say the shower room or the locker room.
yeah,
I want to say
yeah,
the locker room.
yeah, both.
It's got to be the locker
It was like the locker room with a shower room
room. Yeah.
attached and all that.
So they're making out there. Then he goes to get beers. While that's going on, the girl he was with is staying there, hears a noise, and then gets grabbed by the killer.
Well, remember all the clothes,
Yeah,
all
all
the
the
suits were like falling down,
yeah,
and I was like, okay, one of these is gonna be alive.
yeah, one of them's gonna be alive. Grabs her and does the most. What did I say? This is like Friday the 13th because of
No,
how.
you said that scene reminded me of Tailfile.
Yes, Terrifier, Terrifier or Friday the 13th. Mostly Terrifier
Yeah, mostly Tailfile.
because
I mean, like, did the whole Art the Clown like
yeah
dress her
because
like, here you go.
because of the way. So how he killed her is that he grabs her, and the shower heads aren't like your usual shower heads. They're a pinched pipe to spray water, which is usually how, if well, for certain reasons, that's how you can fan out water to coat
Yeah,
it down. He grabs her and just swings her into it.
that's amazing. If it was a Tailfile movie and that was one of the scenes, you would like,
I'd be laughing my head off.
yes, but like Art the Clown wouldn't stop at one. He would take the body off and throw it back on.
Oh yeah, he no, he put her on there, go like, mm-mm, do it again, and he'll just keep going until he's like pleased with it.
Yeah,
Well, at the very end, the guy comes back, sees her, mouth wide open, water just.
yeah, yeah. I think to me that was the most gruesome kill. It was the water coming out
But
because you can barely see her mouth and nose, and I don't know.
no, you
It's
can see
just
her mouth. You can see the silhouette of her mouth and nose. You just see the water coming
yeah,
out.
yeah. I don't know.
But
To me, that was the more gruesome one.
that wouldn't be gruesome to me. Being burned alive in a dryer would be mine.
Okay, yeah, but like I don't know. That one's just that's the more of the one. That was the more unique one of the movie
Okay,
because
fair.
like you've seen the burned alive in the dryer type stuff in horror movies.
Yeah,
Like that's
but you see people getting put on a spike while alive or a hook.
yeah, but that's not the water coming out.
Okay, fair, fair.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
So that's when a group decides to go down to the.
goes down to the mine.
So I thought I'd like up. Yeah, that's when they decide to go down to the mines,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when these two people come back and we're like, oh my gosh, these two people are dead.
You have a girl from the kitchen run in and says he's dead, and then you have the redhead come in and says his girl's dead, and
Yeah.
then they get the sense of like, oh my god, the serial killer's here, and tells everybody to get out,
Yes.
which is the
And
most sensible thing to do instead of staying there and fight.
yeah, and TJ Maxx are like the big heroes and want to go down and save everyone who went down two mines
Did you say
because
TJ and Max?
yes, I did,
It's
and I'm
TJ and
going,
Axel.
and I'm so going with it. TJ and Axel.
Do I need to get you a script?
You and I both know I need a script.
Yeah.
Anyway, TJ and Axel go down to the mines and they played heroes because Sailor's down there in the group that went down to the mines.
Yeah.
With my favorite character, I can't remember his name,
Was it the big guy or was it?
the big guy.
Oh
Not
crap.
the guy who ran away and was a coward.
Yeah, no, whatever his name was,
Howard. His name was
Howard.
Howard.
But the other guy, I don't. I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember them ever saying his name.
Okay, hold on. I had
You had the group, the cast pulled up.
I had a Casper, but I don't know if I still do.
I know the girl said it several times. It starts with an H, but it's not
Yeah,
Howard.
there was a Mike somewhere inside that movie. Tom, Sailor,
Just keep going. Just
Howard,
keep scrolling.
Haley, Patty, Tommy,
Right there, Hollis. That's it.
Hollis. Yep. Okay. Yeah, Hollis, which was like I don't know. He was just funny because he just kept,
He was more of the group's big brother kind of thing.
he just seemed like a very cheerful guy, like a
Yeah,
very down to earth, go with vibe type person.
yeah.
Um, and he dies in a horrible way.
Well,
We're not
before,
there yet.
well,
Yeah, we're
yeah,
not there
let's say we're
yet.
not there yet.
Um,
Because as they're exploring and the other two come down,
well, even before the other two come down, two of them go off to have sex.
yeah, two of them, yeah. In every situation of a horror movie, there's got to be a sex scene.
Yeah. So
They died in the most Friday the 13th way.
yes, that was very Friday the 13th.
Yeah, talk about getting stabbed in the back.
Can you wait to? Just have to wait till we will talk. Actually, they'll. So they go off on their own, and then we kind of follow um how what was his name? I already forgot.
Hollis?
Okay, Hollis. That's what I was gonna say. Sarah and what was the other girl's name?
Oh shit.
The one who's a scaredy cat.
Yeah, Pam, I think it was.
Patty.
Patty. Hey, it was a P. I knew
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Um, yeah. So Patty and Sarah and Howard and Hollis
Yes,
are all inside a group, and
except for the two that go wandering off.
yeah, I'm talking about that group right now. And Howard scares them and kind of jokes around, and that's when they finally they start going back to the mine to the carts to go back up, and all of a sudden they heard this noise.
Yeah, because that was a rat
They thought it was a rat, but it was the killer.
smashing
Yes,
lights.
and
And then TJ shows up out of nowhere.
yeah, TJ shows up and it's like, hey, there's a killer killed these two people upstairs. Dave was one of them. I don't remember the girl's name. But
Something.
he's like, they killed Dave. Dave's dead.
And
We
everyone's
need to go
not
back.
believing him, and he says, "Am I lying?" And they start following him.
Yeah.
Then he disappears, and Howard is with the girls.
Yeah, because him and Hollis are like, hey, we have to go find the other two who
Yeah,
wanted off.
and Howard stays with the girls.
Yes. And that's when Hollis discovers the bodies.
Yes.
So now you can do your joke.
Yeah, because you find them, both of them, the girls dangling on the guy's over, and the guy's got something paled through his back.
It looked like it was like something with like
It was a
like this.
drill.
Yeah.
It looked like a drill, and it was just straight through his back into her.
Yeah.
And yes, getting stabbed in the back. But how Hollis dies is it
Like
was
a nail gun.
it was a nail drill.
Okay. Okay.
It looked like because how he shoved in it, it looked like a drill bit being shoved into like a nail gun.
Gotcha.
So I'm wondering if that's how they like put up against someone, they shoot it in, like it spins really fast and just drills into the wall.
Yeah.
So that way they can load in explosives.
Could
I
be.
think that's what that was for.
Gotcha.
But he gets shot like right in the middle of the head.
Yeah, and he walks a little bit. He walks back to the girls and Howell.
Surprised enough he saw enough motor function.
Yeah. And he dies in Sale's arms. Like he
And
collapses.
Patty's.
Oh, was it Patty's?
Yeah,
Okay.
and Patty's on.
Oh yeah, because he's Patty was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And that's when Howard runs away. And then TJ shows back up. So the movie at this point.
Howard runs away before Hollis shows up. Because you see the guy come down. You see him coming down the tunnel. Howard runs off. The guy darts into the corner, and then Hollis comes around the corner,
Yeah,
and then the guy comes coming back down.
yeah. So at this point in time, the movie, we had three suspects:
Yes,
TJ, Axel, and Henry Warden.
yes,
There was a problem with me. I was like, maybe this is Henry Warden because, like, yeah, I think you had the same feeling too.
yeah. Because even though you see everybody splitting off here and there, their stories don't line up to matching where his location is.
Yeah. So you were really like more against having for TJ be the killer, and I was like, it's Axel.
Yeah,
Would you agree?
yeah. I was leaning more towards TJ. You were leaning more towards Axel
Yeah,
because TJ still had his very sketchiness because they both split off, and you don't
yeah,
know where they go or what happens to them
yeah. And
until
the
we get to
movie,
one scene.
and the movie really didn't like follow them either.
No, it didn't. It followed everybody else but them.
So the
There was
movie,
no, there was
what they
no,
want us to think it was,
yeah, because there was no main character.
I would say TJ was kind of the main character.
Maybe protagonist of the movie,
Yeah, yeah.
but not the
Um,
main character.
but so they all come together and they eventually find Axel, who's been like missing this entire time, mind you. And they go back to the elevators. The elevator's
Uh
broken.
huh.
What?
No, I'm just retracting in my mind. You're right.
Okay. I was
No,
like, I don't think I
I was
missed anything.
replaying the scene in my head.
Yeah, so they start climbing, and that's when.
Oh, now I remember. You missed the part where Axel has the girls. They don't know where TJ is, and they thought TJ was Harry,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Axel just ends up wailing him with a log.
Yeah, that had to hurt.
That had to hurt. Then they go to the elevator. They
Yes.
continue from there.
So Howard's body, like, falls down, and
You skipped way ahead.
I'm climbing the ladder.
Did you even start with that?
Yeah, I did.
I
But
did
then you
not
cut
hear
me
you
off.
start saying about the
Yes.
ladder because now all of a sudden you go like this. I go back and you're like, okay, now a body falls.
Yeah, the elevator was broken, and they start climbing it.
Yes, okay. Then continue.
Then the body,
Then the
like,
body falls.
yeah, but Patty's also like freaking out at the same time before it
Oh yeah,
falls.
'cause she's just used with fear of heights.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really like her character, if I'm being honest.
Ye-
Like, she just kept saying, like, I want to stop, I want to stop. I'm like, keep going, you can't stop in the middle of the ladder.
Well, she's in panic mode and she's afraid of
Yeah,
heights. So I can give her the benefit of the doubt.
yeah. And I thought the killer was going to grab her.
Yeah, I could see that. Or at least her slipping and falling. Because they were
Yeah.
climbing the ladder with heels on. And they're those heels where it's like a very small, I don't know what the part of this heel is where, not the heel part, but the front part where the toes are.
Well, acting like I know.
I'm trying to remember. I know Kaylee's explained it to me before. I don't remember. But they're climbing the ladder on those, and like you could easily slip, don't you think?
If you're careful, you
If you're
would.
careful enough, you could probably pull it off.
Yeah.
But it looked like because look, you have dripping water on metal, you're gonna slip.
Yeah. So they, Howard's body falls and his head comes off.
Oh yeah, it gets ripped off because he was held by cable.
Yeah. Yeah. So his head falls off. And they're like, okay, the killer's up there. Let's go back down.
You're like, that's the smart choice.
Well, it's smarter than going up where the killer is.
Well, they didn't know that.
Yeah.
They just assumed that he was up there.
Yeah. He kind of was, though.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And so they go to like this, they get back down and then they
They got to
go,
take a shortcut.
yeah. So they have to go to the shortcut and they have to like climb over water
They have to go. So
along like some type of bridge over water.
there's a cave. There's a cave pool that's about 60 feet deep. There's a railing that they have to walk across, and they can only support a certain amount of weight.
Yes.
And uh, not TJ, Axel
Actual.
sends off TJ and the girls first. Tells TJ call me over. So they go all the way over. TJ says, "Okay, we're ready for you, Axel." And then all of a sudden you hear Axel get hit, and they run back, and you see his lamp fading off into the water.
Yes. And you see like bubbles also
Yeah,
too. Um, that's when I was like, it's 100% actual.
yeah,
And I kind of think you're on the same boat too.
yeah. Because
Well, okay, you and I both had a theory of it being a double killer.
yeah, double killer, yeah.
Um,
But the way his character died was very sketchy.
yeah. So let's kind of talk about theories before we talk about who the killer is.
Okay,
So one theory was Henry Roden back,
yeah,
and then the second theory
it
was
was a kid, his son or somebody.
it was his son or relative
Yeah,
back, and then
copycat was the last one.
copycat was the next one, and then other theory was Axel and TJ working together, and they both were the killer.
Yeah, like a scream incident. Yeah,
Yes. Um, which I think would have been really cool. It would have been
it
a
would have been
really,
interesting.
and it would have made a lot more sense with some of the scenes.
Yes,
But
because a lot
unfortunately,
of times those two characters have peeled off for no reason.
yeah,
Would have been perfect for
yes,
a scream kill.
yes. Um, so they kind of keep going on, and
Mm.
TJ goes down a pathway, and there's like a cave in or something.
Sorry, I'm checking the counter. We're at 1 hour.
Okay, that's what I thought. There's like a cave in or something like that,
Yeah, cave and starts forming,
and then they go.
but he gets hit.
Yes, he gets hit. The girls go down another path.
They go
Um,
up. They go up the cart tracks.
yes, yes. And a killer comes and stabs Patty and kills her. Sarah goes back and meets up with TJ.
No, she goes running and hiding, and then TJ comes out of nowhere. We thought he was dead in the cave in.
Yeah, well, no, she goes back down, and
Oh,
then
she does go. Oh, I thought she went up.
yeah, she goes back down to where that cave in happened,
Oh,
and that's when TJ comes and grabs her.
okay. I thought that she was further up. Never
Yeah,
mind.
and so they start running, and then the killer um chases them, and they go into like this um off keep out area.
Danger area,
Yeah, so like a danger area where there's a cave in that's possible, and that's when the killer's revealed to be actual.
which was very odd because then they show the flashback of how he became, and apparently he's suffering from trauma of watching his dad get killed by Harry Warden.
Because his dad was one of the superintendents
Yeah.
that killed. Um,
Well,
no, that
accidentally killed
yes,
his crew,
yes,
and Harry Warden blames his that Axel's dad and somebody else.
yes. Definitely a cool twist.
Definitely a plot twist.
We were kind of expecting it to be his son or relative.
Yeah, wasn't really expecting.
I mean, we were right about being a son, just not the right person.
No, someone else's son entirely.
Yeah. And then, so you can talk about the very real ending to this movie.
So we see uh TJ and Sarah run out. They meet up with the police force or the town folk.
Yeah.
They talk to the sheriff. Apparently, Henry Warden died 5 years before this happened, and then they like, oh yeah, we knew, and then, yeah, they knew, but they did not know that it was Axel. Then they tell everyone that Axel's alive in the cave in. Sarah runs down, eager to see him, which was weird.
Yeah.
Why would you want to go see the guy who tried to kill you?
I don't know.
I get that you were dating him, but why?
I don't know.
That was just so bizarre for me. And then he starts switching characters from
Like
being
this,
sane to insane really quick.
like he, like
He started rhyming towards the end, where he even told Sarah, "Be my little Valentine."
no, he said, "Be my bloody
Oh,
Valentine."
be my bloody Valentine.
Yeah, hence movie title show.
Yeah, but it was just so bizarre. Why is my I have my phone plugged in on your cord and it's not even charging. Now it is.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, his character just switched from being sane to just being like almost like a Joker.
yeah, I couldn't tell if his arm was missing.
It wasn't. I mean, they did find a hand with a ring on it, but I don't think he cut off his own hand. I thought he got a gash in his side, and that's what he was holding on.
Maybe okay. I couldn't really tell because it was very blurry.
Yeah, and he was running off into the dark.
Yeah. So definitely a weird ending.
Yeah.
Like, what was your favorite? Well, I guess we've already talked about favorite kill.
Yeah, we were talking about favorite kills.
Um, you talked about favorite scenes.
Yeah.
Am I missing anything?
Mm, no. We can cover what we usually talk about.
Okay.
But I was going to still mention my little side
Oh
piece.
yeah, yeah.
So, throughout this entire movie, we see them holding the hearts of the victims in certain scenes, and that brought me back to a flashback, and I will tag this down in the description. And I think you might have seen it, where my horror movie that I created. Do you? Okay, I guess I never showed you. So,
No.
back in college, I was part of a film group, and we created our own horror movie called Lorelei.
Okay.
And in one of the scenes, we actually had to hold an actual heart for a scene.
Whose heart did you hold?
Not a human's heart, I can tell you that. It was
I
a it
hope
was a
not.
it was a goat's heart.
Gotcha.
And here's the worst part. There's a blooper scene where I'm the one who has to hold the goat's heart.
And you don't like going in real life.
No, I don't mind gore in real life when it's on other people, but when it's on me of like watching like me getting surgery, I can't do it. When it happens to me, I can't do it. But when I watch it
Gotcha.
on other people, it doesn't bother me, which is weird.
Gotcha.
But I'm holding this goat's heart and I got a container of fake blood. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Fake blood ended up on you.
No, I had to bathe this heart
I want to see this blooper now.
in fake blood. And I have my co-star, well, the actors in the film because I was the editor. The act Why I had to be the editor and be the person who does the props. But they're over there. It's like a satanic ritual. And then, because they know my nickname, and you already know mine for being Hades, and they're like, "Are you gonna draw a pentagram too?" I'm like, "Are you people serious?"
No one ever serious.
But yeah, seeing the hearts really remind me of like, oh yep, here's the time where I actually had to hold a goat's heart just for a movie prop.
Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Okay. This is the graveyard shift, which really is so cool. Good night, everyone.